For me, I've always I've always had deep questions, and I've always really wanted to know true love. I wanted to know God. I mean, what they told me about God didn't make any sense to me growing up. You know, I wanted to have a real connection. And so, without even really thinking about it, music was where I went to yearn or pray or long. A lot of songs came from just playing and feeling that yearning in my being for connection. Music was really where I found myself, or I found a piece of myself. And it was where I went to express what was going on inside in a safe place.
When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful, a miracle, how it was beautiful, magical, and all the birds in the trees, they'd be singing so happily, or joyfully.
Logical Song is very autobiographical because they did send me away. They sent me away to teach me how to be sensible.
Logical, oh, responsible, practical, and then they showed me a world where I could be so dependable, oh, clinical, how intellectual, cynical. There are times.
And it was a good school. It was one of the best in England, and yet I was really more unsure of who I was, and definitely not prepared for being an adult.
Please tell me what we've learned. I know it sounds absurd, but please tell me who I am.
I think there's a lot, it's what's missing at school that is, for me, the loudest thing. Because we're taught to function outwardly, but we're not taught who we are inwardly and what really the true purpose of life is. There's very little discussion even in school. And I think for me, the natural uniqueness and the natural awe and wonder and thirst and enthusiasm and joy of life that young children have get lost. It gets beaten out of them in a way. At age 12, when my parents divorced, that was a big moment for me because two things happened. My dad left, and I didn't see him for about 15 years, but also he left me his guitar. And I have a feeling, I don't know, I think he knew I wanted to touch it. He never used to let me touch it. I used to watch him playing these songs, but he left me his guitar, and that changed my life because then that guitar was mine, and then I took that guitar to boarding school, and that became my best friend, and where I went at every spare moment to learn, and immediately I actually started writing songs. Funny, I feel like all these songs are like my babies, my children, you know? There's like Breakfast in America. Take a look at my girlfriend, she's the only one I got dream of. And you should know that there's a reason why I need to be alone. Take the look. All of my life I felt that you were listening. Mama G, oh, won't you come to me? Oh no, it's raining again. If everyone was listening, you know, who'd you think of fooling? Let me grab my... You know, the goal of musicians, and we were no exception, was to make it, you know, to make it big. And we made it big. And it didn't bring the fulfillment or the satisfaction or the joy that I was hoping. It was like my compass, if you like, has always been a spiritual one. And I'd lost that. And I realized I need to get that back. And starting again with my own name was not an automatic, it wasn't even what I wanted. But I learned a lot about myself. So now I'm coming back as a much more whole being, whole man, and I have much more to give. Even in the quiet
I wish I knew what I had to do. And even though the sun is shining, I can feel the rain. Here it comes again, dear. And even when you showed me, my heart was out of tune. But there's a shadow of doubt that's not letting me find you too soon. Enough?